Oh, did y'all see it just like heave when it picked him up? Oh no, oh no. Welcome back everybody, Tabletop Toki here, and in today's video I'll be doing a solo playthrough of Rafter 5 from Oink Games. During the course of the playthrough, I'll give you a tutorial about how the game is played, and be sure you stick around for the end of the video where I share my thoughts about the game in general. Without further ado, let's get started. Here's a game of Rafter 5 set up and ready to play. Over the course of the game, we'll be pulling lumber out of the ocean to extend our raft and collect valuable treasure. Our goal is to collect as much treasure as possible before our raft collapses. So for setup, we're going to start by placing the box lid and bottom on top of one another with the base card on top of that. We'll then place our 5 rafters on top of the base. The treasure will be set off to the side, and in a solo game, the penalty cards that will usually be distributed to players will not be used. We'll then shuffle all the lumber cards, placing them with their ocean side up around the base to form the ocean. On your turn, you're going to select one of the rafters on the boat and pick them up. You'll then take a piece of lumber out from the ocean and place them down onto the raft. Now, the first piece can be placed anywhere, but subsequent pieces do have to overlap at least one pre-existing piece of lumber that was placed onto the raft. After you've placed those 2 pieces, you'll place a treasure piece on top of it. There are some joints and nails on some of the lumber cards. When placing additional lumber, rafters, or treasure, you're not allowed to cover up the joints and nails on those previously placed cards. And that's what we'll be shooting for today. In a multiplayer game, the game will end when somebody collects 5 pieces of penalty treasure when they fall off of the raft, once all players have placed their treasure or the ocean cards have been all used. However, in a solo game, we are just going to continue taking turns back to back until our raft collapses, at which point we'll get 1 point per piece of treasure that was placed onto the raft. And that's all we need to know to get started. So we're going to kick things off with our chunky rafter boy here, and let's take this piece of ocean. Okay, so we have some joints and some nails. It is worth noting that he can straddle the joints, so maybe we'll start with that, just placing that kind of in the center. And actually we'll put them out towards the edge with this piece of treasure next to the joint and the nail here, since we won't be able to place anything there anyway. I think we're going to start building out this way, so all boys up. Okay, this one's a much better piece. I don't think we'll be placing much in the center over there, like I said, so maybe we can put this here and put the treasure in between the 2 joints on that raft piece. I think that'll be good to build off of. Next, maybe we take this one and start building this way. We'll see what we get. Oh man, that's not great, especially for one of our first starting pieces. I'm wondering if we can... There's not a great spot to put this, unfortunately. So I do think we'll just have to sacrifice. We just want to place this enough that it's in the center and place the rafter down. Okay, and let's place the treasure. Oh, actually, we want to place our rafter on the other side, ideally. So let's do that. The lumber and rafter can be placed at the same time, but the treasure will be placed afterward. Okay, for clarification on the timing of those things. Let's take... he's not doing much, honestly. And there aren't a lot of great placement options elsewhere. Okay, we do have more joints. I think we can place this here. But then how do we weigh it down? Or maybe we place it here? Question mark? Yeah, and place them on the edge. And place our treasure here to give this a little bit more weight in the center. Yikes. Okay, this one we're going to try to build off of here. Hopefully we get a better lumber piece. Well, there we go. Careful what you wish for. We place it on the edge and try to place in between later. This is a tough one. Maybe we extend this way, since this is kind of going to be unusable out here anyway. Or we can start building this. That cuts all of this off for building later, though. No, that's just a bad idea, honestly. Maybe we place it here. I don't know. These are just not great pieces to have. Okay, we'll place it out here. And we'll put this treasure between these joints, which means we can lift this friend up. Ooh, just holding him by his arms. And let's see. Okay. So we have this piece is really great for building off of. Maybe we start placing it here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then our big boy can do the straddle technique. And then this purple piece can go, yikes, I don't know, here maybe? Oh my gosh. Okay, I think that's good. The treasure does need to be placed flat side down. That's also clarified in the rules. Okay, we have a big joint. Oh, we were supposed to pick someone up first. Whoops. Let's go ahead and take that one. Pretty secure. And this we can place alongside here because it is very slender. Place him on the edge. Place our treasure in between since nothing's going in there. I think it's finally time to get the little guy out here on the scene. Okay. We have 2 nails and a joint. Where do we want to put that? Can we get in between here? No, we'll have to lift them up. But in order to do that, we're going to have to balance them out. So maybe we'll place these nails here. Oh gosh, there. Let's do a little overlap situation. And let's put a treasure there to help weigh that side down. Oh, this is difficult to do. I'm going to try to look into the camera and do it. I'm not blocking the overhead cam. Is that it? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I don't think they're quite ready to lift up. I don't know how they will be in the future, but we'll have to see. I do think, however, that this friend is not doing much. So, ooh, this is a beautiful piece of lumber. We place it here, I think. Maybe, yes. Start that going. And then we can put the treasure in the center over there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Whew. Wow, what a wonderful design. It's crazy what you can do with like a box and then just a couple of cards and wooden pieces. We have a double jointed little friend here. This one really looks like bacon. Oh gosh, now I'm hungry. I do think that it's time for us to remove this friend from their post. And we want to build off more here and create like a triangle type platform situation. Oh, but we can create a triangle here too. Let's do that. Okay. Place them there. Place this piece here, I think, question mark? I'm not too sure. We'll have to find out. Little friend, not doing a whole lot out there. Let's take from this side. These are oceans we haven't braved out into yet. Oh, and I'm glad we did. Okay. Are we able to, oh, now this is a problem here. So one of the things that we did debate when we played multiplayer, the rules are very specific about a lot of things, and I'm waiting on some clarification here. I didn't see anything on the forums, but it does say you have to place it on top of one previously placed lumber. You're not allowed to place it on top of treasure or rafters, but it doesn't say anything about sliding it under some other pieces. I don't think that you're intended to place them under, so I'm going to abstain from doing that for the moment being, but that could be some cool strategies or a different like advanced mode to be able to do that. So we'll place this here, and then oof. Okay. Piece of treasure. Put it right there. Okay. Oop, it's overlapping the joint just a little bit. Oof. We want to build out here, but I don't know. I think it's okay to remove them. And once you select your rafter, that's the one you have to go with. So if that were to have wobbled a little bit, I wouldn't be able to put them back and say, nah. Oh gosh. Speaking of bacon. Maybe we build off of here and just consider this a dead end. I think, unfortunately, that is what we'll have to do. I want to be able to build off of there later, though. That's the tricky part. We get away with doing that? Yes, we can. Okay. So we have placed 2 of each treasure so far. So we're at 12. My the first time I played it, I got 9 solo with the advanced mode, then I got 17, then I went back down to 9. So I'm hoping to get more in that 17 round range for this playthrough. That would be pretty cool, but it's, oh, we have to pick up a rafter first. It's not looking great, if I'm being honest. Let's take this friend. We have this piece. I think we want to continue on this route of building out here. Okay, and let's put them there. And let's put our treasure here. Okay. Whew, on spaghetti. This guy's okay to come up, I think, but this one seems more safe. We have a lot of activity going on in this upper region. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful piece. Oh, I love it. To be fair, I've never tried the non-advanced mode. I maybe should, but I really like a challenge, and this has been super fun. It's nice too that the pieces have like unique flavor to them because of that. So I'm wondering if I can place this here and get the treasure in the center to help weigh it down. It doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. This card is sticking to my finger. Let's try it though. Gotta take risks for high rewards. Are we good? Yeah. In fact, I'm going to place it a little bit more. There we go. Okay. And then we need to pick up a rafter. Yikes. Oh, did y'all see it just like heave when I picked him up? Oh no. Oh no. This might be the end. I don't know. Where can we put this piece? This is just, there's just all sorts of nails and what have you. This is very unstable. This might be, ooh, careful. This might be okay, but then we cut off this whole area for building. This has a lot of jointage going on. Oh my goodness. Is he, if I place him, he'll be standing like right on the nails. So we don't want that. I think we'll have to put him slightly in front of the nails. Oh, this side doesn't have nails. Okay. We'll do something like that. We'll place this treasure between those two joints. Yikes. Okay. I have to think about where I want to place the next piece as well. Oh my goodness. Okay. I was like 50-50 that was going to fall down. What do we have here? Okay. Oh, beautiful piece of lumber. I do think we need to start doing this, unfortunately. But that's tough because then this really heavy friend needs to go on there somewhere. And I don't like... Oh my gosh. It's definitely at an angle. Oh dear God. Okay. It's good. Nobody panic. Nobody breathe. This one? I'm afraid. Oh man, calm down. Okay, we're gonna lift them up. Let's do a quick count of how much treasure. So we have 3, 3, 3, 3. That's 12 plus 4. So we're at 16 pieces. So I'm almost at my record. I would love to beat 17. We have some things we can work with out here. Do we take the small? No, I don't think that piece of treasure is enough to weigh it down, but we gotta try. Jeez. And a beautiful piece of lumber we have right there. Okay, let's do it. This is good. This is good. Happening. And we're going to put that treasure right in there to help weigh it down. Oh God. I feel like I'm back in elementary school when they give you just like a bunch of marshmallows and toothpicks and popsicle sticks and they're like, here, make a sound structure. Like, girl, I'm not an engineer. I didn't go to school for that. I'm literally 8. Okay, who do we pick up next? Maybe this one because he's so heavy. He's weighing stuff down, but then where do we put stuff? Nowhere. There's nowhere to put anything. Over, no. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I do think we have to pick them up. Okay. Okay, gotta be careful not to accidentally like lift the pieces up and knock over the raft as well. This is what we've got. What can we do with that? Not a whole lot. I wonder if it's possible to... No. Bad. I wish this one nail wasn't here because like something like that could even be viable maybe. Oh, what do we have going on the other side over here? Not a lot of great stuff, honestly. This is probably it, but there's really not a great spot to put this. We'll do that. Place them. Oh my gosh, calm down, bro. It's just a plank. Okay, and that is it. So let's count up our treasure. We do have these two that fell into the ocean, but we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I didn't beat my record today, but we did tie it with 17 pieces of treasure in advanced mode. So all in all, not a bad day out at sea. So there you have it. That is a solo playthrough of Rafter 5. I personally love dexterity games, and there aren't a whole lot of solo dexterity games out there. So when I saw that Rafter 5 had a solo mode, I thought, ooh, I am super excited for that. This game is genius. What they've packed into a small box here is just... oh, it's mind-blowing. I love that you use the box itself to help prop up the raft and get it up off the table. The ability to just play with the normal mode or the advanced mode using the joints and nails is great. The fact that each rafter has a unique shape and weight to it makes for some really cool combinations and interesting puzzliness. It's an amazingly fun game. If you're just not a fun person and don't like dexterity games, then maybe this game isn't for you. But to be fair, like, I think this is a game that anybody would like to try at least once. I think it's a really fun option for something that can be really silly or really serious and strategic based on how you approach it. As with many games, I think the playthrough speaks for itself. There's some really tense moments. There's some really fun moments. Even seeing it all collapse in a glorious way can be a really exciting time. So if any of that sounds good to you, I absolutely recommend trying it out for yourself and picking up a copy of Rafter 5. And that's all the time we have for today. If you found the video helpful or you were entertained by my torment trying to get these pieces placed, please feel free to do anything ranging from giving the video a like all the way to signing up for a channel membership. Any number of those things is a huge help to the channel and for getting these games out there to a wider audience. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.